Hare Krishna, prayers of Gajendra. In this video we will see what he prayed when he was in trouble. In part 1 video we saw the previous life of Gajendra and the previous life of crocodile. Crocodile caught Gajendra's leg and they both fought for 1,000 years. That is what we saw in part 1, and also we saw in detail about their previous life and why they are in the animal form in this life. Those who did not watch part 1, please go and see part 1 video. I have given the reference of part 1 in the description below, and also at the end of the screen you will get the link of part 1 video. In part 1 we also saw Gajendra Moksha Stotram, that is the temple where Gajendra Moksham episode happened. Also I mentioned it in the part 1 video. Okay, let's go to the prayers of Gajendra. We will try to cover the first 10 prayers, that is the first 10 shlokas of Gajendra and its meaning. There are totally 28 shlokas, 28 prayers. So the first prayer goes like this. Om Namo Bhagavate Tasmai Yataye Tacchitatmakam Purushayadi Bijaya Pareshaya Bidhimahi. What is the meaning of this? The king of elephants, Gajendra, is saying, I offer my respectful obeisances to the Supreme Lord. He did not tell the name yet. Om Namo Bhagavate. He did not even say Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya or Om Namo Bhagavate what. He did not tell any name. But he is saying the God who is the root of everything, who is the root cause of everyone, okay, and who is present in everyone's Atma, and who is worshipped by all the Devatas, and who is Bijam Pita, that is Adi Bijaya. Adi Bijaya means one who is there and one who will always be there, and Adi means the starting point, one who was first there. Bijam means seed, and who is the seed giving father of all. To that Purusha, that is to that Supreme Person, I am meditating. And even Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Aham Bijam Pita, that is I am the seed giving father of all. So this is his first prayer. Let's go to the second prayer. Yasmin idam yataschedam yenedam ya idam swayam yosmat parasmat cha parastam prabhatye swayam bhuvam. Yasmin idam yataschedam. So what is the meaning of this Yasmin idam yataschedam is on which platform everything is resting on, like how the pearl is resting on one thread. Like that, the entire universe is resting on one platform. He is saying to that Supreme Person who is like a platform for all the universe, like how the pearls are strung in a thread. To that Supreme Person, I am offering my obeisances. In the last line, he says, Swayambhuvam. Swayambhuvam means the one who was not created by anyone else. He came by himself. In simple terms, he is Aja, that is never born. He was not born. He was always there. In the beginning, he is Adi Murti, Adi Bija. So to that Supreme Person who is the producer, creator, maintainer, director, I am offering my obeisances. That is the meaning of this second shloka. Why I have given pearl necklace as an example is because in shloka number 7 of chapter 7 Bhagavad Gita, Krishna himself is saying that he is the platform in which everything is resting upon like a pearl. That's why I have given the example of pearl necklace. Now let's go to the third shloka. Yasvatmanidam nijamaya yarpitam क्वचित् विभातं क्वच तत्तिरोहितम् अविद्यदृक्साक्षुभयं तदीक्षते स आत्ममूलो वतु मां परात् परः. The meaning of this shloka is the Supreme Lord Krishna is expanding his own energy and he is keeping the cosmic manifestation visible and again he will make it invisible. That is, it is visible when he is creating and it becomes invisible when he is destroying. But both during the creation time and even after the destruction time, he will be there. He will always be there. And he is the observer and witness in all the situations. Let that God who will always be there and who is making both the visible and invisible thing give me protection. That is the meaning of this shloka. The next shloka is shloka number 4. Kalena panchatvamitishu kritsnasho lokeshu palayeshu cha sarvahetushu tamastadasit kahanam gabiram yastasya pare vivirajate vibhuhu. The meaning of this shloka is when everything gets annihilated, that is, when everything is destroyed, there will be dense darkness. So, there will be a Supreme Lord above this darkness. Let that God protect me. I will take shelter of His lotus feet. We know some planets like Jupiter, Saturn. We don't know many things. The thing which we know, the thing which we do not know, everything will get destroyed at the time of annihilation. That is, at the time of destruction. Whatever was created by the Lord, everything will get destroyed. Universe is so big. It's so huge. It's beyond our imagination. So everything will get destroyed, and after the destruction, what will remain is thick darkness. So who will be there? Who is the Supreme Lord? Still there, even after that annihilation. To that Supreme Lord, I am taking shelter. This is the meaning of the shloka. Now let's go to next shloka. Na yasya deva rishaya padam vidur jantu punakor hati gantu miritum yata natasya kritibir vicheshtato duratyayanu kramanas samavatuhu. Here Gajendra is saying that an artist on stage cannot be understood by his audience. That is, artist will perform different types of act, he will wear different types of dress. So he will be on stage, but the audience don't know about his background. What was he doing in his personal life? He don't know. So like that, we cannot understand the supreme artist. He is referring him as a supreme artist. We as an audience cannot understand him. There are so many rishis, munis who has done lots of tapas to understand him. Even then, they are not able to understand him. Lots of devatas are not able to understand the Supreme Lord. Then how as an elephant, as a jantu? In the second line it says jantu, jantu punaku. That is, jantu means unintelligent living beings like animals. So how as an elephant, an unintelligent being, I can understand you? I am an animal. How can I understand him? Because even the great rishis, devatas are not able to understand him. It's very difficult to describe the beauty of Paramatma. It's very difficult to describe how he looks, what are his features. Everything is very difficult to describe. Let that God who is beyond everybody's understanding give me protection. This is what Gajendra is saying. Let's go to next shloka. Shloka number 6. Tidrikshavo yasya padam sumangalam vimukta sanga munayas susadavaha charantyaloka vritamavranam vane bhutat bhuta suhrita same gatihi. Here the important line is the last line. Bhutatma bhuta suhrita same gatihi. That is, those who see all living beings equally. That is the meaning of Bhutatma Bhuta. That is, great sages who are very knowledgeable, highly intelligent, will see every being equally. Even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says Arjuna that Panditaha Samadarshinaha, that is Panditas, great sages, highly intelligent people will see every living being equally. This comes in 18th Sloka, 5th chapter. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Suni Chaiva Shvapakecha Panditaha Samadarshinaha. That is, here the meaning is Brahmanas, Gavi means cow, Hastini means the elephant, Shuni Chaiva, Shuni means dog, Shvapakecha, Shvapa means the dog eater. So everything is equal in front of Pandita's eyes. So here Gajendra is saying, even to those great sages who sees everything equally, or struggling to see the lotus feet of the Lord, even who has taken the vows of Brahmacharyam, Vanaprastha. Vanaprastha is after certain age, after all the duties are over, in those ages, in those yugas, in old ancient time, they go to Vanaprastha. Even king leave everything and go to Vanaprastha. Vanaprastha means going to forest and trying to look for the Aham Brahmasmi, trying to look for from where he came from. That is tapas. They do long meditation in those days. That is called Vanaprastha. So, and also people who has left everything, sannyasis, all these people, that is all this Alokavratam. Alokavratam is coming in this line, in third line, that whoever has taken the vows of Brahmacharyam, Vanaprastham, Sannyasam, everybody wants to see only the lotus feet of the Lord. Everybody's focus is the lotus feet of the Lord. So, let that be my focus. I will surrender to Him. Let that be my Gati. Gati means destination. The last time he is saying, Suhrida Same Gatihi. Let that same God, which same God? Whose our lotus feet, all these great sages are focusing, all these different types of vows people have taken, Brahmacharyam, Vanaprastham, all are focusing. That same God be my destination. That is the meaning of this shloka. This is what is the prayer of Gajendra in 6th shloka. Now let's go to 7th shloka. Na vidyate yasya cha janma karmava na nama rupe gunadosha evava tatapi lokap yaya sambhava yaya swamayaya tan anukalam richati. The meaning of this shloka is, the Supreme Lord don't have material birth. That means He is not born like how we humans or animals are born. Whenever He is taking an incarnation, it is out of His own will. It is just that He wants to do some leelas so that the devotees will remember Him, so that who wants to understand the absolute truth or the supreme truth will remember Him with the help of His leelas. Krishna avatara happened. So what happened? What is the benefit? Is He taken an avatar to kill Kamsa? No, because He can give a simple heart attack to Kamsa and all the problem will be solved. But why He did not do that? Because He wants to do some leela so that the devotees of the Lord will remember Him, or the sages who wants to know the absolute truth will remember Him through the pastimes. So when you see baby Krishna's form, you will think baby Krishna was having great time in Vrindavana. So all this you will remember. And handsome Krishna in Mahabharata war, during the war time, how he was doing Upadesam to Arjuna. All this you will remember step by step so that you can understand him. So, Lord is doing the pastime so that the devotees will understand him properly. Only if you understand the person properly, you can love him. So, to help us, Lord has taken an incarnation. It is not a material birth like us. So, even though he is born in this materially contaminated world, he won't get contaminated. He is free from the material contamination. So, he is born to kill the dushtas. So, what he is saying, Krishna, in one of the shloka, यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. That is, whenever there is a decline in the dharma, whenever there is too much of decline in the dharma, that time I will, wherever it is declining, whether in the universe which you know or you do not know, wherever it is declining, yada yada hi, wherever it is, I will appear, srajamyaham, I will come myself, I will come by my own energy. So we need to understand this. This is what Gajendra is saying. He is saying, he is therefore the supreme Brahman. This is the meaning of this 7th shloka. Now let's go to 8th shloka. Tasmai nama pareshaya brahmanenanta shaktaye arupayor rupaya nama ascharya karmani. The meaning of this 8th shloka is Tasmai nama pareshaya, to that supreme Brahman I am offering my respects. That supreme Brahman who has unlimited powers, and who has a form or who don't have a form. Sometimes he has a form, sometimes he does not have a form. Arupam means no form, and rupaya means form. So some are fighting, he has a form, some are fighting, he don't have a form. We will not go into that. So now Nama Ascharya Karmani. So I am offering my respects to that Supreme Lord whose activities are wonderful. Like you will be wondering, Aksharya means you will be wondering about his activities. So that is the meaning of this 8th shloka. 9th shloka is Nama Atma Pradipaya Sakshine Paramatmani Namo Giram Viduraya Manasascetasamapi. Here the meaning is I am offering my respects to the Supreme Lord who is a self-effulgent super soul. That is Atma Pradipaya. Atma Pradipaya means who is illuminating the ignorance, who is illuminating our soul. If our soul is getting illuminated, it means we will become self-realized soul. So he is saying who is the witness in everyone's heart. That is here Sakshine. Sakshine Paramatmani. Sakshine means he is the Sakshi, he is the witness, he is only observing what we are doing. And he is saying in Bhagavad Gita, I live in your heart, Hridayam. So he is saying, Gajendra is saying, I am offering my respects to the Lord who is illuminating our ignorance, who is illuminating the soul, and who is a witness, and who is living in everyone's heart, and who cannot be reached by our mental speculations. So this is what is the meaning of this 9th shloka. Now let's go to 10th shloka. 10th prayer of Gajendra. Satvena pradilabhyaya naishkarmyena vipaschita nama kaivalyanataya nirvana sukha samvide. The meaning is Satvena pratilabhyaya, that is, there are devotees who will do Naishkarmyena, that is auspicious activities, or you can even understand it like devotional activities of the Lord. That is, you can do chanting, or you can preach, you can read Bhagavad Gita. So through these activities only one can get to the higher destination. Gajendra says, I offer my respects to the Kaivalyanataya, Nama Kaivalyanataya. I offer my respects to the Supreme Lord who is mentioned in Kaivalya Upanishad. You can understand it like the Lord who is mentioned in Kaivalya Upanishad. To that Lord I am offering my respects. Or you can even understand it like the Master of the Supreme World. I am offering my respects. Nirvana Sukha Sambhite. So I am offering my respects to the Lord who will give me the bliss, the word which is beyond happiness, or whatever word is there which is beyond happiness. That to that Lord who is offering that happiness, that is the spiritual happiness, completely satisfied. So that happiness who is giving, to that Lord I am offering my respects. So we will end the video here. There are remaining 18 shlokas. We will see it in part 3 video. So in part 3 video I will try to cover 18 shlokas. At the end of this prayer, Krishna will come in Garuda Vahana. So how he is coming beautifully, we will try to see it in part 3 video. If not possible, we will do it part 4 also. Hare Krishna.